Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Daniel Tabuada, and today I'm going to record a video of listening and speaking subject. The topic of today is how does homework affect the students? As you know, teacher, I did the interview to 5 people. The questionnaire that you provide me in the task 2. So I can say generally these people have the same thinking about the topic, but only differ in very specific things. For example, the time that the students usually do their homeworks or study in the class, for example. Homework is a very important part in the life of the students. I say that it is necessary in the life of the students. Homework lets engagement to the students of the classroom. Homework is a very important part in the life of the students of being a successful student or fail as a student inside to the class or outside to the class. It carries educational benefits for all age groups, including the time management and organization. Homework also provides students with the ability to think beyond what is taught in the class. But these benefits only occur or only happen when the students are engaging and ready to learn. But the students doesn't have this capacity, these benefits doesn't work. I've, the homework is very important, as can say, but too much of them, it could be very difficult for students. It could be the opposite effect that the homework is. For example, students have spent too much time on homework, doesn't have always be able to meet other needs like being physical or socially active, for example, and the others situations that affects to the student, for example in the health, for example in the social life to the students. For example, if we can talk about say the health, homework can affect both students' physical or mental health. According to the study of Stanford University, it says that 56% of the students consider the homework as a primary sources of stress. In the social life, extracurricular activities and social time gives to the change to rephrase their bodies and their minds to the students. The students who have large amounts of homework doesn't have enough time, or doesn't have less or has less time to spend with their families and their friends. And as as a teacher or as a student or parents, it is very important to know the homework. If we are parents, we can develop change the homework habits, for example, for to teach to our child, take responsibility about this activity in the classroom. I think that homework is very important because it lets develop the skills to the students for the future. I think a right amount of homework it is very correctly for the students today. I think that the students in the past always have homework. In many times a lot of homework, and in very few times less homework. But homework is very necessary because the students are interested in the subject. If the student doesn't have homework to do in their home, the students doesn't have this responsibility, and obviously the students don't develop all the capacity that they could be, that they could develop in their lives. I think, and according to the interviews, to the people that I did the interview, they say that homework it is a very important part in the life of the students in the class, but it is not only the important, because we have a lot of activities that we have to develop to the students. For example, it is necessary that the students have free time for develop all all the activities that they like. For example, that the students that like soccer, that the students that like music, there are students that like I don't know, any other hobby. It is very important that the students have this time for develop these activities, because maybe in a specific subject in the school, a teacher send a lot of homework of this subject. For example, maths. If the students doesn't like maths, it is it is not necessary that the students develop this subject because the student doesn't like this. And so it is very important that a right amount to homework to send to the students. The students could organize this time, or create a schedule for to take care of their activities, and they can get these activities and homework and do on time. But I think homework it is very necessary for the students, actually, because it lets to give some responsibility in the students. So, teacher, I think it is all. I am according to my interviewers, to the people that I did the interview. I think that homework it is very necessary for the students. Thank you very much, teacher. See you later. Goodbye.